Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, June 21st, the first day of summer, the summer solstice. Now, yesterday I made a mistake. I had said the equinox, but the equinox is not now. Duh. Equinox is spring and fall. Those are the 2 days of the year that the sun, the light and dark are the same. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year, which is today, and the winter solstice is the shortest day of the year, which is in December, right? Okay, so now, real quick, it's early. I just got done meditating. I'm starting to meditate on the tarot cards, The Fool, from Teresa Bullard's The Mystery Teaching School on Gaia. So I decided I'm going to do a special BelloHeart episode on Gaia later. I'm going to film it inside in my studio, well, my living room, but you know, whatever. My studio. And I'm going to try to walk you guys through things that I think are good for beginners, things that I would not. Well, you see, listen, that's the thing. Everybody's journey is their own. So you're gonna find things Gaia is an absolute must. The Gaia app is amazing. There's so many things on there that you'll just get caught journeying. And once you start listening to Open Minds with Regina Meredith is one of my favorite series. She's amazing. Her Alchemy of the Nine Worlds with Barbara Hand Clow interview. I think it's her first season. Is amazing, or second season, one of the two. I'll go through all that stuff though. The Joe Dispenza Rewired, Dr. Joe Dispenza is absolutely phenomenal. They'll give you all the scientific evidence you need for consciousness and our capabilities as humans, and not what we were taught as children. The younger children, I think, are going to be able to pick this up much quicker than us. This is multi-generational, so eventually I'm going to have to reach out somehow to the younger generation, but I'm just happy to have anybody. So, in speaking of that, welcome my boys in brown, my Marine Corps boys, always Semper Fi, and my CE5 Dr. Stephen Greer Ambassador team, and also all you other beautiful humans in this world. I know it sounds corny, but once you start meditating, you start to love yourself, you do start to feel the need to give back to humanity. I can't explain it, except for that it's beautiful, and you'll see. You do start to love others and you want to help, and this is how I'm trying to help. I don't know what this is ever going to do. I guess I'm supposed to say subscribe and like. I don't know what my daughter told me to do those things, but it's not about money for me. It's about getting the truth out there, helping people, because I think ultimately the truth has to come from a grassroots movement, as Dr. Greer says, and that is the truth, unfortunately, right? So it is what it is, right? So now, I've been talking a lot about meditating, self-transformation, and the midlife chrysalis, right? So midlife chrysalis is really the one thing I heard of on Gaia. I heard I think it's Alan Watts. He died in the 70s, I believe, but he was a very well-respected guru, I believe, in Buddhism and in California in the 70s, and he made some very fascinating videos. One of them was about the darkness and the light, right? And when I talk about this midlife chrysalis or midlife crisis, as everybody calls it, but change is good. Change is just finally your body realizing and saying, hey, we got to do something differently, because whatever we're doing ain't working, right? And I'm sure everybody out there, if you're watching this video, for sure, you're thinking of change or thinking of something that you want to improve, or you already have improved, and you're just here to support me, which I appreciate. And because I know a lot of you guys have already gone through your transformation, and it's fascinating, isn't it? But even seeing people at different stages of their transformation is fascinating. Like, I've lost 55 pounds around in the last 5 months, 4 to 5 months. I've come off all my medication. I'm going to do a special episode on my medication, show you the stack of boxes that I've come off for 4 months. My doctor told me I was crazy. And no more carpal tunnel. My hands, I can use my hands like a kid. I used to play video games still, PS5, and I can still hit the controllers now, no problems. I meditate daily, like I said. I've been doing the Gateway Experience myself, and I'm up to disc 4. They say not to rush it. It could expand your consciousness too much, too fast. So I'm taking it every other day, every day, depending on how I feel. And I'm still doing the exercises, because you'll see if you do it. It's amazing, by the way. And shout out to Aaron Daughtry, I think his name is. His YouTube channel is fascinating as well. He has a lot of good information about abandonment, Gateway Experience, different types of programs that he's tried over the years to expand his consciousness, and he's spot on in everything I've heard him say. So shout out to that guy. Now, dark night of the soul, right, is what they say about change. You have to go through do your own shadow work, and the shadow work, from what I'm learning, is really our shadow side, our dark side, is really just there to teach us about us. Because when everything's hunky dory, you don't look at anything. You just go through life like, yeah, whoop you do, everything's fantastic. But the reality is, it's not. There's still parts of you that we're trying to evolve and get better until you get to that point where you're like, I get it, and you will. But you have to look inside, right? So you go through life happy-go-lucky, and you don't care about the dark side of changing. Why would you? But then when things get bad, that's when you think about, oh wait, I gotta change, do something different. So the key is to try to get ahead, start to clear your mind, and then you can start to look at that shadow stuff without and not react it to the point to where it destroys you. And you can almost like get ahead of it and almost welcome it, actually. And if you listen to Ram Dass on Gaia, he has some fascinating views on all this stuff, and he almost welcomes his shadow work. He welcomes his negative feelings and like then starts to talk to them when it's in meditation and stuff. And it's fascinating when you start to think of things like that, right? But anyway, so Alan Watts, sorry, got distracted. Thinking about Alan Watts is that he's talked about this, and you can't see the light without the dark, right? So I picture this: you're in a room that's full of light, bright light, right? When you walk in, can you see the light? No, right? Because there's nothing to compare it to, right? But then if you pan up and you shine that light on a black backboard, what are you going to see? You're going to see the light now against the dark. So the point is, you need the dark to see the light. Does that make sense? So when we go through our personal transformations, don't necessarily look at your flaws or the things that you don't want to change about yourself as something bad. It's really just something that's your body and your mind are telling you that you want to balance out and make better about yourself. And the other thing you're going to start to do is look at your other relationships in life and see if they're negative or positive, and you're going to start to want to dump the ones that aren't positive, because all they're doing is pulling from you, learning about yourself. And as you start to go through this journey, you'll start to realize who those people are. And all I could say is good luck, and I'll have more to come. And happy Wednesday. Oh, happy summer, everybody. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.